Wow. So these people seem incredibly upset. It must be a really important problem for Kaysville, Utah, a small city town that's 80% Mormon. If people are this enraged, maybe it's about the mercury spill site to the south of the city, or maybe it's about the Brownsfield that the historic library is built on, or maybe it's about the Superfund site to the west in the east, or the toxic spill inventory dotted across the city, or the highly polluted water running through the town. There's a long list of things that Kaysville should be very upset about. So what is it exactly that they're so sad about?
People in Kaysville upset about a warming center that will be coming to this building. It's a former Davis County emissions testing center. And so people packed the Davis County Commission meeting this morning, about 100 people, maybe more.
I think you have to realize that you have to protect the city centers, the businesses, the parks, the schools. I think that's where the concern comes for everyone.
Oh, it's a white mob. So instead of being upset about the many hazardous conditions that actually exist in Kaysville, they're upset that by law they're required to build a extreme cold shelter for the town's total 50 homeless people. Not because they think that it's wrong that it's at a site for an old diesel testing station in the middle of their industrial park, because that wouldn't be right. They're mad that the industrial park is too close to houses, and they want it placed outside the city, which would make it almost impossible to get to for people who are homeless in the city. 50 people. That is the town's estimated total homeless population. They are mad that a shelter for extreme cold, which is required by law to be built in the county, is being built at an old diesel testing station and in an industrial park, basically underneath the highway. That's what they're mad about. That's what these people are angry that they weren't included on. Newsflash, bitches, they don't have to include you. This is an emergency shelter for extreme cold for 50 people in your town that have nowhere else to go. You're not entitled to determine where that goes. It should go to a safe structure that is not, a former diesel testing station, that is accessible to the population who needs it. Not where you don't have to see it, or not where you have to be reminded that there are 50 people in your town that are homeless. By the way, this town is considered on the higher end of wealth. They could easily pay to have those people housed in permanent housing. And actually, this town has had some success with doing that in the past. But no, they're mad that they weren't asked where the homeless people should be able to go during a winter storm or extreme temperatures. That's it. Fuck those people.